In this video, we're going to be looking at parallel and perpendicular lines. So first, let's look at parallel lines. So two lines are parallel when they have the same slope. So when they have the same slope. So if we have line 1 going this way, and we have line 2 going this way, then the slope from line 1, M1, is equal to the slope from line 2, M2. Okay, and two parallel lines, they never intersect each other at all. So let's look at an example. So, for example, find the equation of the line parallel to the line 2x plus y equal to 4, and passing through the point negative 1, 1. So here we'll take this equation and solve for y. So subtracting x from both sides, we get minus 2x plus 4. So the slope from this line, m would equal to minus 2. So we call that m1. So now the slope from our second line that we wish to be parallel must also be negative 2. So now using the point slope formula, we label this as x sub 1 and this as y sub 1. So using y minus y sub 1 equal to m times x minus x sub 1. So substituting in, we'll have y minus 1 is equal to minus 2 x minus minus 1. So we have y minus 1 is equal to minus 2 times x plus 1. Now distributing, we get minus 2x minus 2. And now add 1 to both sides. So y is equal to minus 2x minus 1. Okay, let's look at a second example. Find the equation of a straight line parallel to a straight line 5x plus 10y is equal to 40, and passing through the point minus 4 minus 5. So here we'll take this equation here and solve for y. So 5x plus 10y equal to 40. subtract 5x from both sides. So we have 10y equal to 5 minus 5x plus 40. And here we divide each term by 10. So solving for y, we have y equal to minus a half x plus 4. So now, so the slope from the given equation is m equal to negative a half. So the slope of the second equation must also be negative a half. Now here we are given that point, we're given a point minus 4 minus 5, so this one we label x sub 1 and this one as y sub 1. So we're going to use the point slope formula. So we're going to say y minus 5 is going to equal to the slope minus a half x minus 4. So we have y plus 5 is equal to minus a half times x plus 4. Now we'll have y plus 5. Now distributing the minus half, we get minus a half x minus 2. And now we could subtract 5 from both sides, so we get y equal to minus a half x minus 7. Okay, now we can look at perpendicular lines. So perpendicular lines. So two lines are perpendicular if they cross each other at 90 degrees. So you have line 1 going this way, and then you had a second line, line 2. Well, line 2 will cross it at 90 degrees. So when two lines cross each other at 90 degrees, they're perpendicular to each other. Now, the slopes from the two lines, when we have perpendicular lines, if you multiply the slopes of these two lines together, they're going to equal to negative 1. And for perpendicular lines, two lines are perpendicular when the slope of the second line is the negative reciprocal of the slope of the first line. In other words, for a perpendicular line, the slope of that perpendicular line would be negative times the reciprocal of the slope of the first line. So let's look at some examples. So suppose the slope of the first line, say, is 2/5. Then the slope of the second line that's perpendicular to the first line would be negative, and then the reciprocal of 2/5 is 5/2. Another example, suppose m1 is equal to, let's say, 4. Then the slope of the perpendicular line would be, well, 4 is the same as 4/1. So it'll be minus 1 over 4. C, suppose the slope of the first line is, say, minus 1/5. Then the slope of the second line, which is perpendicular, would be minus 5 over 1. So this becomes plus 5. So yeah, so you see the perpendicular, the slopes of the perpendicular lines are always opposite in sign. Okay, let's look at a different type of example. Okay, so suppose we're given this type of question, so example. Okay, so for example, find the equation of a straight line perpendicular to the line, perpendicular to the straight line, 8x minus 12y equal to 24, and passing through the point, let's say minus 6, minus 4. So here we want to solve for y. So we have 8x minus 12y equal to 24. So subtract 8x from both sides. And now we'll divide each term by minus 12. So we get y equal, this would be 2/3 x minus 2. So the slope from the first line is 2/3. We wish to get a line that's perpendicular to it. So the slope of the perpendicular line would be the negative reciprocal, so minus 3 over 2. We'll call this one x1 and y1. So using the point slope formula, we'll have y minus 4 is equal to minus 3 over 2 x minus 6. So we'll have y plus 4 is equal to minus 3 over 2 x plus 6, and distributing on the right hand side first, we'll have minus 3 over 2x minus 9, and now we could subtract 4 from both sides. So we have y equal to minus 3 over 2x minus 13. Okay, and this is our answer here. This would be the equation of a line perpendicular to the given line. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.